Hello, it's Ursula James here with a very brief message before this week's episode. If you are interested in learning self-hypnosis, I've got a free audio course on my website. Also, if you'd like to learn more about hypnotherapy and becoming a practitioner, I have a full online training course there too. Go to ursulajames.com, or the information is in the podcast notes. Thank you for listening, and I do hope you enjoy this week's episode. In this week's Hypno SOS, I'm going to give some suggestions to help you keep your mind at peace. Sit down or lie down. You know it really doesn't matter which you do. Close your eyes now if you haven't already. Move around to make yourself as comfortable as you can. A neutral position is best, with your legs uncrossed and your arms resting on your lap or gently by your side. Just stretch your body for a moment and then relax. Take a nice deep breath. Let it go. Then relax. Pay attention to any sounds around you or sensations within you. And then relax. Each time, move your attention back to the sound of my voice, simply the sound of my voice. You can move your attention to any thoughts you might have. Do that for a moment and then relax. Move your attention back to the sound of my voice. Simply the sound of my voice that can and will guide you into an ever deepening state of physical as well as mental state of deep peace, deep peace. And as you start to relax, to truly relax, knowing that all the way through this process you are and you remain completely in control, completely in control. You can and you will take a moment to understand and recognize that. The more you choose to engage with this process, the deeper relaxed you will go. The more deeply you relax, the easier it will be for your mind to find peace. The more you relax, the more control you take of this inner experience, this internal event. And the more control you take, the more benefit you can gain, even without being aware of it, even without the words, even without listening to the sound of my voice. Your mind responds to the stillness of your body and starts to find peace. And I want you to know that this peace was always there. Always. But this process allows you a more intense access to it. It's like a book on a shelf. The words within do not live or take form unless the book is opened and read. The words were always there, but until you engaged with them, they had no meaning. And all the while you will find that your mind begins and continues to give you access to this inner stillness, this inner peace. And if any thoughts or feelings intrude, your out breath will carry them away. And if any of these thoughts or feelings have true relevance or meaning, your out breath will float them to the back of your mind, to the back of your mind where they can be dealt with at the right time, and when you're ready to deal with them. And even as they rest there at the back of your mind, they change. Your unconscious mind works on them for you, so that when these thoughts or feelings are returned to you, you think and feel differently about them, because you are more at peace. You have perspective. You feel different. You are calmer and more able to deal with anything, anybody, any situation that you have to deal with in your daily life. And you feel strong. You are capable. When your mind is at peace, you have access to your strengths. You have access to your resources. You have access to perspective, all of which helps you to find your center, to to find your peace, to begin to and continue to access all of the things around and within you that give you peace. To restore and reinforce your equilibrium, your balance, and all the while, as you listen to the sound of my voice, simply the sound of my voice, you feel stronger, calmer, more in control. You breathe more deeply, slowly. And if there are moments within this event when you feel as if you're drifting, as if you are floating, drifting, floating into an ever deepening state of physical as well as mental state of deep peace, deep peace. And you can and you will have time to be your best. You can and you will take time to strengthen yourself. You can and you will take a deep breath and find the peace within you. The moment of silence within the storm that is your life, helping you to regroup, to rebalance, to reassert, helping you to understand your strength and take joy. Take joy from the things over which you know you have control. And focus on those things, not on the things you cannot control. This will give you peace. Everything else, breathe it out, float it to the back of your mind. For holding it in the forefront will not change it. It will just chip away at your inner peace. So understanding this and recognizing it will help you to be stronger, to be calmer, to be more focused, more able and willing to pay attention to that which needs your attention. You have control. And now I want you to take 3 deep, calming breaths. Deep and slow, deep and slow in your own time. And when this is done, draw your attention back to the sound of my voice and allow one thought to come into your mind, one positive thought about inner peace. And whether you access this consciously or not, it is now with you. It will wrap around you, comfort you, give you what you need. Always remembering whenever you need to access it again, you can always listen once more to the sound of my voice and reinforce your strength to find and strengthen your inner peace. And in a few moments in time, you will hear me count up from 1 to 10. And at the count of 8, you'll be fully engaged with the world around you. Your eyes will open, and at the count of 10, you will bring back all of the benefits that you need. You can stretch, you can re-engage, you can reflect. So ready, 1, 2, 3, waking up, 4, 5, 6, waking up, 7, 8, eyes open now, wide open, 9 and 10. Take a moment before you get up